Hello children, I hope you will enjoy the session. Stay home, stay safe, keep studying and keep watching. Children, the very first grammar topic that I am taking up today is the sentence. This is the very first chapter of class 6 in grammar. So if I ask you what the sentence is, then you will all come up with different opinions, like what we speak or the group of words that we use or that has meaning into it. Yes, you are right. So let's discuss what this sentence is. Now, when we speak, we use words and we use these words in groups. These group of words which has got complete meaning into it or complete sense are called sentences. While speaking, we generally keep two things in mind. First one, the place, the person or the thing whom we are talking about. And the second one, what we are talking about, the person, the place or the thing. And when these two things are present in a group of words, we call it a sentence. So students, in the previous class, we got to know the definition of sentence. So what is sentence? A sentence is a group of words which when placed side by side with the help of syntax and convey a particular meaning. And I have also given you certain examples with this definition. So let's proceed with the kinds of sentences. There are basically 4 kinds of sentences. First one is the assertive sentence. Second one is the interrogative sentence. Third one is the imperative sentence. And fourth one is the exclamatory sentence. So let's jump into one by one. Students, let's see the definition of sentence. Sentence is a group of words placed side by side with the help of syntax and convey a complete meaning. So syntax here means arrangement of words, right? Arrangement of words, and it conveys a complete meaning which has got a complete meaning in it. So let's see some example of sentences. As you can see, there are total 5 examples of sentences, right? So let's start with the first example. All these words in the question are written in a jumbled order, okay? You have to arrange it according to its meaning. I have done for you, so let's practice. First one is steel, sword, the, maid, is, of. Okay, so this one you can call it a slash or an oblique. So what will be the answer of number 1? You try it yourself also. The sword is made of steel. Number 2, pot, the, in, milk, no, was there, right? So how will you arrange it? There was no milk in the pot. Next, number 3. Man, poor, a, is, he. The answer will be he is a poor man. Number 4. Delhi, India, is the capital of. Answer will be Delhi is the capital of India. Number 5. Boy, genius, Rohan, is a. This is the last example. Try it yourself also. Rohan is a genius boy. Students, you can write in your notebook all these sentences and then you can practice this yourself. So students, so far we have done definition of sentences and we have checked out few examples of it. Okay. Now we will see kinds of sentences. There are total 4 kinds of sentences, right? First one is assertive sentence. Second one, interrogative sentence. Third one, imperative sentence. Fourth one, exclamatory sentence. So there are total 4 kinds of sentences. Let us know one by one. So, first comes assertive sentence. It is the first category of sentence. So what is this assertive sentence? This assertive sentence is also called declarative sentence, right? It makes statement or it declares a simple fact, very simple fact. Statements which may be positive or it may be negative. The statements that are very positive, straight and simple, those sentences are called affirmative sentences. And what are negative sentences? The statements that are made in a negative way are called negative sentences. So students, assertive sentences has got 2 categories. They are affirmative sentence and negative sentence. So students, let me show you some examples of affirmative sentences. Okay. Number 1, she has completed her homework. This is a plain and simple statement. It's a declaring a fact. This is an affirmative sentence. Next up, number 2, Rustam is a brave soldier. Rustam is the name of that soldier. Okay. This is also a simple statement. This is an affirmative sentence. Number 3, she has performed well in dance. Okay. So this is also declaring a fact. Number 4, Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. This is also an affirmative sentence. It is declaring a fact. Students, let's check out some examples of negative sentences. So what are negative sentences? Negative sentences are those sentences that are formed with negative words like no, not, never. Okay. Now we will see some examples. There are total 4 examples I have written for you. The first one is, she did not pass the examination. So in the first example, which one is the negative word? Not. Number 2, he was not eating brown rice. In this sentence, which one is the negative word? Not. So this is a negative sentence. Number 3, she does not speak Urdu. Urdu is a language. Here also we can see a negative word, that is not. She does not speak Urdu. Next up, number 4, they do not practice yoga. Again we can see a negative word in example number 4. That is not. They do not practice yoga. I hope you have understood what are negative sentences. So let's move on to interrogative sentence. Students, after knowing sentence, its kinds, affirmative sentence, negative sentence, now we will be knowing interrogative sentence. This is the second category of the sentence. So what are interrogative sentences? Interrogative sentences are those sentences that ask questions and they are often followed by a question mark. Okay, so interrogative sentences are basically questions. You ask questions to anyone and they are followed by a question mark. Let's check out some examples. Examples of interrogative sentences. You can see there are total 4 examples of interrogative sentences. What is your name? This is a question, right? And you can see at the end there is a question mark. Example number 2. Where do you live? There is a question mark at the end which is very important. And this is a question itself. This is an interrogative question. Number 3. Have you completed your homework? Sorry, have you completed your work? This is also a question with a question mark at the end. Number 4. How often do you go there? This is also a question. There's a question mark at the end. All these are questions that are asked in day-to-day life, right? After knowing interrogative sentences, we will move on to imperative sentence. Students, now we will be knowing imperative sentence. This is the third category of the sentence. Imperative sentences are those sentences that are used to express request, to command, or to give order to someone or somebody. So imperative sentence is basically the words that are used to express request. Okay, you request someone to give you, or you give command to someone or somebody, or you give order, right? So let's see some examples, then it will be clear to you. So these are some examples of imperative sentences. There are total 4 sentences. Let's read out one by one. Students, you can write all these things in your notebook. Okay. Example number 1. Shut the door. This is an order. So this is an imperative sentence. Like example number 1, in example number 2, you can see it's written, be quiet. You give order to someone, right? We say, be quiet. In example number 3, the sentence is little bit different. What is that? Please grant me a loan. So here loan means an amount of money to be given with interest. Okay. Please grant me a loan. This is a request you are making. Okay, in front of someone. Similar to example number 3, the last example is bring me a glass of milk, please. The word please you can write in the front also or at the end also. Both are correct. Bring me a glass of milk. You are requesting to bring you a glass of milk. Right, students? Students, we have come to the last category of sentence, that is exclamatory sentence. Let's see the definition. Exclamatory sentences are those sentences that express strong feelings or emotions, right? That may be of happiness or sorrow with an exclamatory sign in it. So basically, exclamatory sentences, they express strong feelings or emotions towards somebody that may be of happiness or sorrow. Sorrow means sadness. And in these exclamatory sentences, this exclamatory sign is the most important. So let's see some examples. So here are a few examples of exclamatory sentences. Let us read one by one. And example number 1, what a beautiful house. When you see a house, you feel very nice about it. And you say, what a beautiful house. This sentence expresses happiness. Example number 2, what a lovely bouquet of flowers. Similar to example 1, when you see a bunch of flowers, you feel very excited and you say, what a lovely bouquet of flowers. Example number 3, how clever the crow is. This sentence is expressing a sort of surprise. You see a crow and you feel surprised that the crow is very clever. Example number 4, what a pity. Pity means it's a feeling of sorrow caused by suffering or misfortunes of others. Okay, this sentence expresses sorrow or sadness. So all these examples are of exclamatory sentences.